Unlock success through self-discipline. Mastering the mindset to finish what you start. Welcome to today's video. Today, we're going to talk about how to build self-discipline. Before starting the video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. The kind that can transform your life and help you create the future you envision. Let's dive into the core principles and methods to strengthen self-discipline. A skill that's like a hidden key to unlocking the doors to success. Let me start by saying that one of the biggest questions I get across platforms, in messages, or from people I work with is, why can't I finish what I start? I hear this all the time. Maybe you're great at starting, but not so great at finishing. Maybe you've noticed that when you set goals, like those New Year's resolutions we all make, it feels inspiring at first, but often, a few weeks in, the motivation fades, and the habits you were so committed to start slipping. Does that sound familiar? So, why is it that so many of us struggle to finish what we start? The answer, though uncomfortable, is simple. Giving up is easy. Let's face it, there's nothing easier than just stopping. Think about it. The moment you decide to give up on a workout, for example, it requires absolutely nothing from you. Choosing to skip a task or abandon a goal, even if it was meaningful to you initially, is like defaulting to zero effort. And that's because doing nothing is the easiest thing we can do. But here's what's interesting. If you started something, you probably had the intention of finishing it. Somewhere deep down, you wanted to follow through, to see it all the way to the end. And that desire to finish is still there, even if it feels a bit buried under doubt or distraction. So let's explore what went wrong and how to get back on track. Why we tend to quit. The root of the issue is often not that we stopped caring. Rather, we took the easier route, the path of least resistance. It's no secret that we, as humans, often gravitate toward what's comfortable and familiar, avoiding anything that requires extra effort. The tendency to conserve energy, both mentally and physically, is likely wired into us. Imagine for a second the daily routine of our distant ancestors. They worked hard, but they also knew when to take a break. Before the advent of modern technology, it was common to rise at dawn, work hard until midday, rest during the hottest part of the day, then resume before sunset. This pace was probably the norm, driven by necessity but balanced with rest. Today, although we have technology to do more, we often have more than enough opportunity to rest. In today's world, the easy path is everywhere. It's ingrained into our routines and reinforced by convenience. But while we might want things to be easier, no great life has ever been built on easy choices alone. Great lives are built by doing hard things, by choosing the tough paths that bring out our potential. That's what brings fulfillment, and it's what inspires those who look up to you. If you're here, listening to this, it's because you want to get better at taking action. You're looking to improve. You're seeking a way to create the life you know you're capable of. You want to leave a legacy, to get to the end of life without regrets. You want to choose the challenging paths because you know that's what leads to greatness. Life's either hard now, easy later, or easy now, hard later. One truth about life is that it's either going to be hard now or hard later. If you're willing to put in the effort while you're young, to study, work, and grow, you'll find that later in life, things become easier. The hard choices pay off over time. If, on the other hand, you take it easy now, life will inevitably get harder as time goes on. This choice is always yours to make. For example, skipping a workout today may feel easy, but if it becomes a habit, it can lead to health issues down the line. Similarly, when it comes to finances, learning how to save and invest might feel challenging right now, but over time, it creates peace of mind and stability. If we opt for junk food for instant gratification, it can lead to health complications in the future. In short, your life is shaped by your small daily choices. 3 tips to help you stay on track. So, how do we cultivate the discipline to follow through? Here are 3 tips that can help you push past the urge to quit and keep moving forward, no matter what. 1. Train yourself to handle hard things. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you work on it, the stronger it gets. Training yourself to do hard things regularly helps you build resilience. For example, doing something uncomfortable each day, whether it's a cold shower, a tough workout, or a challenging project, builds up your tolerance for discomfort. There's a saying that it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. Preparing for tough situations, mentally and physically, ensures that you're ready when life throws something unexpected your way. Small acts of discipline each day prepare you for larger challenges. They allow you to embrace discomfort as a stepping stone rather than an obstacle, to take action regardless of how you feel. One of the biggest traps in self-discipline is letting emotions dictate action. The reality is, most of the time, we're not going to feel like doing hard things. But discipline means taking action regardless. When you've set a goal, follow through even on the days when you'd rather not. Over time, this consistency builds trust within yourself and reinforces the habit. When I was younger, I started in sales, and it was one of the most valuable lessons in discipline. People would make promises to themselves and to me about how many calls they'd make, or how many appointments they'd set. Most wouldn't follow through. Consistency, I learned, is rare, but it's a superpower. You don't need to be the smartest or the most talented. You just need to be consistent. Show up, day in and day out, and over time, you will outlast those who rely on motivation alone. 3. Remember your why. When you feel like giving up, it helps to have a powerful reason to keep going. A strong why can override feelings of discomfort or laziness. The why becomes a driving force that powers you through obstacles. I had a client who once shared a deeply personal goal with me. He wanted to make a certain amount of money, not for wealth alone, but to move his family out of a dangerous neighborhood. That goal was bigger than him. It was about protecting his kids, providing them with safety and a better future. Every time he faced challenges, I reminded him of his why, and it kept him motivated to keep going. Ask yourself, why are you pursuing this goal? How will achieving it impact not just you, but also those around you? Keep that reason in mind. When the going gets tough, the why will be the anchor that keeps you moving forward. To wrap up, these 3 principles: training yourself for hard things, taking action regardless of emotions, and remembering your why, are foundational to building self-discipline. Discipline doesn't happen overnight. It's something you work on each day, little by little. I hope this message resonated with you. If it did, consider sharing this video with someone who might need a little extra encouragement today. Remember, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep showing up. Success is built on small, consistent actions that add up over time. Thank you for watching, and as always, make it your mission to bring positivity into someone's life today. Keep going, stay disciplined, and remember, greatness lies on the other side of consistent action. If you are enjoying this video, please subscribe to the channel